What's happening? The Hop Master coming at you from the man cave for another beer review, and this one is from SheBeen Brewing Company, established 2012. They are out of Wolcott, Connecticut. Me and my buddy Dave went in and ordered a bunch of stuff from them online. They ship online. Check out their website. This one is says Wolcott Strong. Together we will overcome. And then the beer is their Kolsch. It's a 5.2 ABV. And let's get started. God, I love that sound. It's got that nice color for a Kolsch. That light like liquid gold kind of color. A little bit of carbonation, about less than half a finger of head retention. It's not completely clear. It's got some haziness to it, so it's not completely filtered. That's always nice. I think when you over filter beer, you take out a lot of the flavor. You know, the more you filter something, it might look better maybe in a glass, but the more you filter it, you know, the more taste, the more body, the more you're eliminating a lot of stuff from the beer. So let's see what we got. It's got a little bit of a malty smell to it. More like a, I wouldn't even go as far to say malt. It's got a light cracker kind of smell to it. Light breadiness. Let's go in for the taste. Oh yeah, it's got a bready aftertaste. Carbonation, it's pretty well carbonated actually, decently carbonated. Very smooth. It's got a clean finish. It's Kolsch. It's not that bitter at all. This is kind of like this is a good lawnmower beer. This is a good pound down beer. If you had a keg party or something, or you're at a party and they had something like this in a keg, like this is a beer pong beer. Doesn't mean it's bad. It's actually pretty good for a Kolsch. I like it. Oh yeah. Nice, clean, crisp taste. It goes down smooth. Like I said, you got the breadiness. For what it is, I'll go ahead and I'll give it a 3.5 out of 5. It's not bad. It's a really decent Kolsch. It's not heavily filtered, so it's still got a little more taste to it. With these beers, in my opinion, when you drink like Kolsch and Pilsners, you're not going to get so much different stuff flavor-wise, because, you know, the hop selection, the amount of hops they're putting into the beer, the malts are usually, all that stuff is limited. They're not using a lot of different things. It's a lot of the same stuff. So we're not going to use 3 or 4 different hops. We're not going to use a million different, million different malts. We're going to stick with a couple things, and it's more like a basic formula. It's not going to be like your IPAs where you got, especially New England style, you got 3 or 4 hops here. You got flaked oats. You got Pilsner. You got this. You got that. You got 6 different kinds of grains. And now you're putting lactose in it. No. The grain bill and the whole formula for the beer is going to be completely opposite. It's not going to be a shit show of different ingredients. Like I said, it's more limited ingredients, much easier recipe, cheaper to make. You'll always get a better deal when you buy Pilsner or Kolsch's, money-wise, just because the ingredients, you're not buying as much, you're not using as much. This is gonna it's gonna cost you less. Where you go and you get some of these big body IPAs, and you're paying $26, $25, $24 for a 4-pack. I bought these by can. I don't remember the exact price I paid, but it was like maybe, it was about probably $3 a can or less. So you're paying like maybe $12 for this 4-pack. Or if this was an IPA, and we're going $16 to $26, maybe more depending on what it is. And if it's a heavy duty stout, forget about it. And it's like, or if this is imperial, you know what I'm saying? The price will just keep going up. As someone that's brewed like heavier beers, it costs a lot more money. So it just, it makes more sense. But all in all, it's really not a bad beer. And like I said, in my book, I'm gonna give it a 3.5 out of 5. Now, like I said, you can't compare this to other beers because it's a Kolsch. So, the body's going to be limited compared to other styles of beers, but it's definitely an all-day good drinker. It's nice. It's clean. It's crisp. Hanging out with a few friends, watching a game or something. This is the beer. This is the way to go. So anyway, this has been a Hop Master beer review. This is the Hop Master saying, keep on hopping because I know I will.